Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Between Two Monitors, Take Two. We're restarting this because I had a little echoing problem there in the beginning, but we're restarting it now, and I'm just going to go through this real quick like. I got the cat shirt on. As you can see, I got the Hustle is Real cat shirt. My friend Chris, self-proclaimed psycho, got me this shirt, got the fuzzy cat, and got the cash and all the gold chains, and the crown is beautiful. We got laser beam cats back here. As you can see, the fabulous laser beam cats flying around in outer space. We got our guest here with a fabulous cat shirt, Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball Cat. Oh, and here's our champion joining the chat. Thank you for the follow, our champion. I appreciate it very, very much. But like I just said, what I just got Twitch affiliated, which means on twitch.tv/KenEspo, you can now click bits in the bottom right next to the emote symbol. You could click the bit symbol, buy some bits from Twitch, and then toss them into the stream and cheer, and big things will come across the screen, things will come down in the chat, and you could cheer using bits now. So that is something I just got. So yeah, if it's frozen RC champion, that's probably your connection or your service. You're gonna have to maybe step outside where you have better service.
That was good. That was double time.
Yeah. So yeah, we did it. I just said all that. I'm saying it again. We had the echo going on before. Now there's no echo, so we're just gonna continue from here. Yesterday was a very big day. It was Free Comic Book Day, and my comic book friend here was supposed to come with me, but he was working diligently like a human being in society. Something like that. But yeah, let's all say hi to Adam.
Hi, Adam.
There we go. Our champion's got it back going. Adam's been a guest before, and he is a guest again, and he is back. We're probably going to talk about comics and movies and stuff like that today. We'll talk about a new game that I'm playing. Our champion says hi. Thank you for being here, interacting, our champion. You're the fucking man. And you too, How About. Thank you very much, How About, for being here. And you want to say anything to the stream? Introduce yourself, a little bit about yourself. What do you want to do? What do you want to say?
I mean, if anybody's watched the stream before, you know, yeah. I like debauchery. I don't like cats, but I support his stream. Missed Comic Book Day. I was upset about that, but we're going today to the new.
Yes, we're going to go right after this.
And I am a cutie, thank you, our champion. I try very hard. Currently bleach blonde my hair.
Oh, show the stream your hair, yeah. He looks like that. You ever watch that show where the girl kills herself, 13 Reasons Why? That's where he got the idea from, that weird kid Alex. So yeah. So he's not cute anymore with that hair. So yeah, shout out to all my subscribers who are subscribed. That Turds Turtle, Zyro, Mikey Nike, Beast Mode, and Paracle. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the stream, keeping it alive. How About says nice hair. So yeah, like Adam just said though, we're going to be going to our new spot. We got a new comic book spot that just opened up near us a couple months ago, or near me at least, fairly close to me. And it's a small little spot, but it's very clean. The guy who works there is awesome. This guy Kev, and maybe one day I'll have Kev on the show. I want to get the comic book shop owner on the show. That would be interesting.
He's a weird dude.
He's a very, very weird dude. A little awkward, to say the least. But yeah, Richie. I mean, our champion it's right in Bayshore, right around here. So yeah, that's where we'll be going after this. But yeah.
Yeah, we tried to go last week.
Yeah.
We closed on a Monday, so we just went to Ralph's and harassed.
Yep. I was harassing ladies in Ralph's Italian Ices afterwards. Because apparently the comic book store is closed on Mondays.
fine dining.
Yeah, it's a fine dining. Okay, so the first topic we're going to talk about is
Growlings.
Adam's hungry. I just recently you're gonna read this. This is good. I haven't read Enemy of State yet. Adam just lent me Enemy of State. I haven't read it yet, but we have Enemy of State here, as you can see, Wolverine, and we have Fear Itself here. Both of these are really well. I haven't read this one, but I heard it's very good. And this
really
one
good, dude.
is very good also. This is where the Serpent of Midgard, Red Skull's daughter, Sin, activates the Serpent of Midgard, and all of these other Thor's hammers come down to Earth and possess all these villains and heroes with evil powers, and like start taking over the world, and it's pretty awesome. The heroes got to save the day, of course, but it was really good. I enjoyed the read. Not many people are fans of it, but Rich, our champion, likes butts.
I like butts.
So,
butts are good.
What do we got to talk about today on the agenda? Let's see. Let's go into my mind.
Still not even awake.
Adam's not awake. I don't have deodorant on, and I'm sweating. Yeah. I also got this from the comic book store yesterday. It is a Reinhardt pop.
Dude, I got it.
I want to tell him a funny story first. Reinhardt pop, Winston pop. As you can see, this is Winston. He's a gorilla. This is Reinhardt. He's like an armored soldier with a giant hammer. The age limit on Reinhardt to play with Reinhardt or to buy Reinhardt,
14.
3 years old. 3 years or older, right? It's sharp too. You'd think that like he'd be older. So this guy, 3 years old. 3 years or older. This guy, guess how old this guy is? You have to be 17 and older. So if you're 16, you can't play with this one. You're gonna choke on it. Be 17 to play with that one, and 3 to play with this one. Makes no sense. I thought that was funny though.
That thing's heavy too.
I know. I thought it was funny because in the video game that they're from, you could tell that like 3-year-olds play this character in the video game. They're a bunch of retards who just run around swinging a hammer. No skill involved. So yeah, we're gonna talk about booty. The first topic is like you wanted to say something before. Just got something or something.
You ever watch Preacher?
Preacher. Have not seen Preacher.
It's a comic that they turned into a show on AMC, but not one of those guys. Like I don't know. Remember I said I would never buy one of the expensive ones because I just take them out of the
Yep.
I did. Like $24. Sick, dude. He's like all blood.
What is it?
It's his name's Cassidy.
Cassidy
It's called
from
Bloody
Preacher.
Cassidy.
Bloody
look it up. It's
Cassidy.
Sick looking.
You gotta speak up.
Hear me? I have a good speaking voice, bro. How about? Can you hear me?
Probably not. So
sure
let's see. Just to make things, I think I changed my settings on my sound. So just give me a sec. Okay, so we changed the decibels back. I change the decibels when I'm streaming regularly because I live on a highway and there's lots of cars around. You can hear the cars in the background sometimes.
So bloody. It's dope. It's cool.
Nice. Now I wanted to say something. I forgot what I wanted to say.
Those 3-year-olds swinging.
No. Yeah. Oh, booty.
Yeah, they said I sounded perfect.
You sounded perfect. Okay, good. Booty. So what was the last piece of booty you got? Was it? You don't tell me who, but was it good? Was it average? Was it mediocre? Average booty.
But last night at work, there was a ridiculous booty in a pink dress.
Nice booty and pink dress. Very good.
Nice to look at.
Now, there's different kinds of booty. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about.
What, you mean like pirate booty? And I took it to...
Yeah. We're talking about treasures. And locked up, buried treasures, not butts. Adam's got his mind somewhere else.
Okay.
Shapes. So, what I wanted to talk about was there's a new TV show coming out since you talked about comics going into TV shows. The Defenders is going to be ridiculous. That's the next thing we'll talk about.
Did you see the preview
I watched the trailer for the Defenders. I can't.
August 18th,
I learned my lesson the first time when I did a talk show with you.
Yeah.
I can't pull up the trailer.
Mine is the only one that's not on YouTube because you pulled up fucking Deadpool.
It is on YouTube. It's just like
no, it's not.
Oh, it's not even on YouTube?
No, they took it down.
Oh, I thought they just blocked out half of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, last time Adam was on the stream, I pulled up the Deadpool trailer and watched it, and they banned it from YouTube. So this time I'm not gonna watch the Defenders. I'm not gonna watch the Defenders video trailer because my video will get banned from YouTube again. But the Defenders looks ridiculous. I just started watching Iron Fist. I'm on episode 3 now.
You didn't watch it yet?
No.
But you did.
Really liked Daredevil. Really liked Jessica Jones. Really liked Luke Cage. Luke Cage is awesome. I have a Luke Cage pop. And in my Marvel Heroes game that I play online, that you guys could check me out streaming every now and then, I play with Luke Cage. I play as Luke Cage now, and he's a fucking beast. And I have that exact costume that I wear on it.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like the old school with the tiara and the yellow like whatever button down V-neck thing and the blue pants and the chain link belt. Pretty cool.
What was it called?
So
It's a gi.
our champion liked all those, and the Defenders is coming out. And I can't wait to watch the Defenders because it looks frigging awesome. From the trailer I seen, you got, all the heroes teamed up and stuff like that. And obviously, it looks like they're going to clash with each other a little bit in the beginning. And they don't want to work on the same team, but they're going to have to. It looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. What do you think about it?
It'll be good. It'll be something to watch. I didn't read those comics, so it means nothing to me, but I did enjoy the shows for what they were.
Madden Lord, welcome, man. Not sure about the Iron Fist show yet. Have you seen it? Because I've started watching it. Who is in the Defenders? You got Valkyrie. You got Luke Cage. You got... Valkyrie's not going to be in the show. But you got Daredevil. In the show, it's going to be Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. And it's going to be awesome. Oh, and you got Misty. Well, that's Misty Knight. You have Misty Knight, and you have
She's just a pedestrian.
She in the comics, she's like a superhero. She gets like a cryogenic metallic arm, and like is like becomes super strong and stuff like that. Kind of like Bucky Barnes or the Winter Soldier. She gets an arm like Bucky Barnes is, and she becomes super strong. And also, I didn't finish watching Iron Fist, but Colleen Wing is a big part of the Heroes for Hire also. Because Misty Knight is part of the Heroes for Hire, so is Colleen Wing. Colleen Wing is a huge character in the Heroes for Hire, and I don't know about the Defenders so much. I don't know too much about the Defenders. I know more about the Heroes for Hire. But it's cool that they put Colleen Wing in the show. When I first saw Colleen Wing in the first episode, I'm like, no way is she in there. That's freaking awesome. She's like a crazy swordsman. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be good.
It'll keep me occupied.
Now, on the total opposite side of the spectrum, things that look absolutely horrible. is going to be the Inhumans. And the Inhumans are so fucking cool. With like Black Bolt and Medusa and Karnak and Crystal. The Inhumans are freaking sweet. But I seen a picture of them. And it literally looks like a porn parody. Like, I'm gonna pull up this for you real quick. Just give me 1 sec. And I'm gonna show you this picture of them. And you guys are going to laugh because it literally looks like it's a porn parody. And this is supposed to be
like an X-Men parody.
Like a high budget, you know, actual on TV show. See, can I make this bigger? Oh.
What you could do is, I could make it bigger. No, go back to what you...
Oh, yeah. You can zoom in. There we go. So, yeah, I'll show you this picture right now. That is it right there. This is Black Bolt. This is Medusa. This is Crystal. Don't know who that guy is. I think this is supposed to be
Game of Thrones.
Karnak. Yeah, he is in Game of Thrones. But yeah, it looks so bad. I'll show you what they're supposed to look like, and they're like really strong, really badass characters. But the way it looks like a porn parody. It looks so bad. I'm not even gonna go any further. But yeah, it looks really, really bad, and I hope the show is good because I really do like the Inhumans. But we'll see what happens. So something else in the comic book world that I recently heard about is called the Secret Empire. Have you heard of the Secret Empire? It's where apparently Captain America been working for Hydra all along. Yeah. And it seems pretty interesting. I did get Civil War II at the comic book store. Civil War II: The Oath, right here, where you could. I haven't read it yet, but you could see at the end of it, the White House has Hydra symbols on it and stuff like that. And this is supposed to kick off Secret Empire, right here, which is Captain America working for Hydra. I haven't read those yet. I just got them yesterday. But looks pretty interesting. So, do you want to tell us what Enemy of State is about, Adam?
Prequel to Old Man Logan.
Prequel to Old Man Logan.
Where Old Man Logan, he stops using his powers, and they don't really tell you why. They just have this happen. And an Enemy of the State, like I said, it's the prequel.
Goes more into that why he doesn't use his powers.
Yeah, Hydra brainwashes Wolverine, and he kills everybody. He just goes on a fucking rampage and just kills.
Because in Enemy of State, you see a little bit how Mysterio comes in and makes the illusions as like all the villains are attacking him.
In Enemy of the State?
No, in Old Man Logan. Mysterio, who is Spider-Man's villain, comes in and makes these illusions where he's in the X-Mansion and all these guys are attacking him, and then he starts killing all of them, and then the illusion goes off, and he's like, "Do you really think you could have defeated all of them?"
Right.
Does it have to do with that at all?
Kinda. That's like, that would be like a flashback kind of. But it's sick. Like, essentially Hydra wants to they want to kill all the superheroes and then bring them back
as like evil undead superheroes to like take over the world, and they're using Wolverine as the pawn to like kill all these fucking superheroes.
That's pretty cool.
But it's really fucking
time to smoke a cig. If anyone wants to smoke with me, feel free to join in. Smoking time is now. They actually have an old, you know the series I like, Battle World? I just sent you the comic.
Yeah.
There's like so many Battle worlds, and there's actually an Old Man Logan Battle World where I think the Wolverine and Old Man Logan winds up getting put into Battle World, and I'm probably gonna get that next.
Whenever I go to the comic book shop, I never buy them, but I always look at like the new stuff that comes out. I just like to buy trades because it's easier for me.
Yeah.
And I always see Old Man Logan ones, but I know that there's building to a second trade or a graphic novel.
Yeah.
But I just haven't read any of it.
Yeah. So my next investment in comic books is probably going to be all of the Battle World stuff because I find that really interesting. Because it links all like a lot of the stories I like Age of Apocalypse gets mushed into Battle World. Old Man Logan gets mushed into Battle World. Planet Hulk gets mushed into Battle World. And it's pretty cool to see all these crazy characters interact with each other. With there's like a zombie world where that gets mushed into Battle World. But that's going to be my next investment in comics because I just read The Fear Itself. I always wanted to read that. The art in Fear Itself is amazing. The character concepts in Fear Itself is amazing. I really like that. So this is basically like a comic book episode right here we got going on. Does anyone have any topics they want to talk about? More like Planet Hulk take over Battle World. I actually just read the Planet Hulk one where the comic the whole like northern part of Battle World is just filled with Hulks and all radiation stuff. It's pretty neat.
What I do have that I barely read any of it, I have Batman Birth of the Demon. It's all about
Batman Birth of the Demon.
Oh. I've read like the first maybe 20 pages of it, but it's huge. It's like it's bigger than itself. And that's when I stopped reading. But
so
I do want to go back and read.
We got a great question here in the chat. Who is the top 3 strongest superheroes and supervillains? If you're gonna...
Strongest? Or
I feel like you have to separate them from Marvel to DC.
Is it like strongest or who would always win?
Who would always win? I believe strongest or who would always win. Like strength could be measured in just physical strength.
Yeah, like Hulk.
Yeah, but who would always win?
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
I like him.
I like him too. He's very, very strong, but he harnesses the power cosmic. But Galactus is way stronger because Galactus created Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I don't know that deep into it. More of a Kennedy.
Yeah. I mean, you have to go with Scarlet Witch. You always have to go with Scarlet Witch.
Really?
She is always...
The little Olsen?
Yeah. She is by far the strongest. Hulk is... Thanos, Apocalypse, Darkseid. Those are 3 of my favorite. Those are very good... Very... They could possibly be the right answer right there. Thanos, Apocalypse, Darkseid.
Did I ever give you Annihilators to read?
Well, yeah, I have it. I think I've read it before. You haven't given it to me, but I've read it. With Beta Ray Bill and Silver Surfer and Captain Marvel. So Scarlet Witch would probably beat any of them. She is superior to anyone because she could change the probability of anything that's going to happen. So she is used to. He's like one of the ultimate weapons because, say, the probability of shooting Hulk in the head with a normal gun, the probability of that killing him is 1 in a bajillion. She could change that to 1 in 2 chance. And you shoot Hulk twice with a bullet, and then he's dead. Scarlet Witch is by far one of the strongest.
I've never ever been a fan of the Hulk.
You have to add the Flash up there, obviously, because the Flash can time travel. It's tough. I would have to add Nathan Summers, X-Man, up there. He is one of the strongest. He is Cable without the techno-organic virus, so his psychic capabilities are not hampered by that. Supervillains too. Dormammu is pretty strong. I think Thanos is the greatest though. Galactus is pretty strong. I think Galactus might be stronger than Apocalypse. I don't know though. Magneto is not the strongest. He's very strong, but he's not the strongest. Let's see.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, strong, but he's not even a contender.
Fucked up. In the preview for Defenders, you see Iron Fist punch him in the face and just drop it.
Hulk could rip Luke Cage in half, probably. Dormammu is definitely a deity of a different level. And then again, you have like all the Celestials too, which are like otherworldly, godly beings. Mephisto is and Loki could both like outwit and trick their way into beating a lot of people. Trying to think of super strong villains. I mean, you could always go into DC's like the Green Lantern universe and the Green Lantern villains like I don't know who the entity is for the
how about that? It says Underdog.
Underdog. The Underdog. But like Edward Hand, who is the leader of the Black Lanterns, would be good. More like Between Two Cups. White Power Hitler 69. Great name, dude. So yeah, I don't. It's tough to do the strongest and stuff like that. But if I had to go, I'd go Thanos. I'd go Galactus. And I would go. And probably whatever the Black Lantern's entity is. Screw Darkseid. And for heroes, I would have to go. Oh wait, whoever is the son of Reed Richards is the strongest? Because I don't know why, but I heard that somewhere and I feel like it's true. So I'm gonna go that guy.
I feel like White Power Hitler 69.
We don't know. Yeah, heroes is too tough because there's too many and they're all so strong. So next question, next topic. Let's go. What are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Did you see that HBO is going to do 4 spin-off series of Game of Thrones?
No.
To go more into the books?
Really?
Yes.
They already are so way off of the books. So what could they possibly do?
No, like spin-offs, not with the same storyline. They're gonna go off different ones, probably with like maybe a side of Dothraki or a side of Northern Ireland.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, is this confirmed? Game of Thrones spin-offs?
Yes, 4 of them.
And they're gonna have different endings? Is there gonna be different characters?
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be different characters.
I mean, like characters that they don't include that are completely not there in the main show. Are they going to be in there in the the spin-offs.
I believe so.
There's no way they do that. They're going to
Sure.
keep it
I
consistent.
think I have it on my Facebook.
They're going to keep it consistent. If they did it, they're going to have to keep it consistent with their universe. So is it possible for Barristan Selmy to not have died? So if they die, they're dead. So then they aren't going to add new characters.
But it's not going to... I'm pretty sure it's going to be like prequel.
Like Lady Stoneheart.
I'm going to see if I can
You think they'll include Lady Stoneheart?
I don't even know who that... I didn't read the books.
That is Caitlin...
Yeah, look.
Let's see. HBO... Oh, what happened? Franklin Richards. Do you know anything about Franklin Richards, Madden Lord? I heard he's like super strong. He can like manipulate dimensions or something like that.
What you should do is go on there and pull it up. Scroll through it.
I'll read it. HBO is quadrupling down its epic quest to replace Game of Thrones. The pay TV network is determined to find a way to continue the most popular series in the company's history and has taken the highly unusual step of developing 4 different ideas from different writers. The movie represents a potentially massive expansion of the popular fantasy universe created by author George R.R. Martin. If greenlit, the eventual show or shows would also mark the first time HBO has ever made a follow-up series to one of its hits. Most of the assigned writers have experience writing major theatrical films, and Martin is personally involved in 2 of the projects. The show ideas are from Max Borenstein, Jane Goldman, Brian Helgeland, and Carly Gray. HBO isn't revealing any story details at this time other than the shows explore different time periods of George R. R. Martin's vast and rich universe. Huh. I'd be excited about that. His powers warp reality. Interesting. I've banged him once before. Wasn't that good. He's too bony. But thanks for asking, White Power. So yeah. That means I'm not a virgin. But yeah, the game that sounds pretty neat. Hopefully, my guess would be they're going to do Robert's Rebellion.
That would be cool.
And they might do Dunk and Egg, which Dunk and Egg is a story about how one of the kings comes to be a king, sort of, and he follows around this, and he like pretends to not be the king and be a knight squire and walks around and does stuff like that.
I'm sure they would do one about the Mad King.
That would be the Robert's Rebellion. My guess would be Robert's Rebellion, Dunk and Egg, and then maybe The Princess and the Queen, which is how the last dragons died in Westeros. Yeah.
I feel like your mind is just racing about the possibilities.
I know. But that would be interesting. Question for Adam. What is Robert's Rebellion?
I couldn't tell you because I didn't read the books.
Robert's Rebellion. You know King Bobby B, King Robert Baratheon in the show? Robert's Rebellion would show how he came to power and how the Targaryens got kicked out of power. It has to do a lot with, as you show watchers should know, the Tower of Joy, where Ned Stark fights Arthur Dayne, because Ned Stark's sister, Lyanna Stark, was kidnapped by one of the Targaryens, and that's really what started the rebellion. One of the major catalysts. Yeah, we take song requests, but you got to be a subscriber. Thanks for the question, White Power. Appreciate it, man.
What does that even mean, song requests? Let's see that scrolling on the bottom.
If you're a subscriber, oh yeah, I usually have songs on.
I've never heard a song on.
I have it on when I'm streaming. when I'm playing games. But yeah, there's no songs on right now because a lot of the songs are copyrighted, and it would mute the sound. If the song's in the background, what they do is they mute a segment of the sound that song is, and I can't listen to it. But yeah, if you guys subscribe, want to help support the stream, White Power, make sure to click that follow button, dude. Because it seems like you're enjoying this, really getting involved, having a good time. I can see, I can see that.
Could be Caitlin.
So hit that follow button, and if you subscribe, want to help support the stream, you can do song requests when I'm streaming games and stuff like that. So yeah, does anyone have any topics you want us to talk about? Any questions? Any song requests? I'm talking about music since we're on the song request topic right here, song request side. What was the last song you listened to? What was the last song you listened to?
Hold on, I will tell you.
What was the last song you guys listened to in chat?
A Tale of Two Cities by J. Cole.
A Tale of Two Cities by J. Cole is the last song Adam listened to. The last song I listened to was March on the Jedi Temple Extended HD.
That can't be accurate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was the last song I had when I was playing my stream this morning. Last song I had playing.
Okay.
Star Wars March on the Jedi Temple. It's just an instrumental.
I would venture to guess, yes.
Mask Off. Rich RC showed us Mask Off. Show us your dicks. Wooby's coming in the chat telling us to show us our dicks. Like I said, you give us a $1,000 donation and the dicks will come out and I will be banned from Twitch forever. But I'll take that $1,000 and put it to good use.
Create another.
Yeah, create my own Twitch website.
Yeah, bro.
We'll call it Switch.
And then you just pay for your own subs.
Yeah.
And then you'll already move back.
Mm-hmm.
It's a win-win. Except for the person who gives $1,000.
Oh. I keep saying Rich and not our champion. I'm sorry about that. Your government name. I have to stop saying your government name and just call you our champion. It's tough. I'm just going to call you RC. Because it looks like RC. Questions for Adam. I love how they have to specifically say questions for Adam. Talk about Star Wars.
What do you want to know about Star Wars?
What do you know about Star Wars?
I own the first 6 movies.
He owns the first 6 movies on Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Because pirating stuff is illegal, and you guys shouldn't do it.
No, I pirate the shit out of everything. What?
Can't say that, dude.
Why can't I say that?
Because YouTube's gonna come find you.
Fuck YouTube.
I don't pirate anything. I just have a criminal on my show.
Oh boy. I don't know. What do you want to know about Star Wars, man?
All right. Who is your favorite Jedi? Kit Fisto?
No.
Plo Koon?
No, I like
Ahsoka Tano?
I hate this actor, but Samuel L. Jackson's because he has a purple lightsaber.
Mace Windu.
There you go.
Mace Windu.
Purely for the fact that he has a purple lightsaber.
Stop saying his name!
Sorry, Rich.
So, his favorite is Mace Windu. Mace Windu is the strongest. And never forget, guys, that Mace Windu would have defeated the Emperor if it wasn't for Anakin Skywalker interfering. Mace Windu, strongest ever, most badass ever. But I do like Kit Fisto, and I do like Plo Koon. Plo Koon has an orange lightsaber.
I don't like orange. You would think that I would, well, my sports teams, but I don't like orange.
MACERC. It's like your name,
Ew.
RC. MACE, not Mace. Mace. MACE.
Ew.
And it's Windu with a U, I believe.
Ew.
But yeah. Yeah, Mace, good. So, Mace Windu the rapper. Mace.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know shit about him.
I don't know shit about Mace Windu the rapper either.
Somebody should song request it.
Someone song request some Mace Windu the rapper, and we'll listen to it at a later time. Trying to think, there's someone with a yellow lightsaber too. Does Savage Opress have a yellow lightsaber? Or is his skin just yellow? I wish I had a fact checker right here. I usually have a fact checker. My friend comes over sometimes. He sits on the side and he fact checks for me. Are you looking it up right now?
No.
You're not? I'm going to look it up. Jedis with yellow lightsabers. Savage Opress. There you go. Does he have a yellow lightsaber? Was I right? Was I right? Yellow lightsaber wielders. Let's see. Oh, Plo Koon has a yellow one, not an orange one. Although I thought Plo Koon had a orange one. Question for Rich E, RC champion. Who will be the #1 fantasy football commodity this year? That's a good question.
I know.
Ahsoka Tonin has a yellow lightsaber. Plo Koon's is orange. Now this got me wanting to play Star Wars video games.
Nope.
David Johnson, highly sought after commodity in fantasy football.
Got him in the second round. Ooh, do you see Jamal Charles go to the Broncos?
Jamal Charles went to the Broncos. That's who your #1 commodity is going to be?
No.
No.
Le'Veon Bell's going to be #1 this year.
Le'Veon Bell.
Over David Johnson.
Over David Johnson. I'll take either of them.
The only reason is because David Johnson screwed me so hard in the championship.
I'll take Antonio Brown, #1.
Well, Ben Roethlisberger's getting old, bro.
He's Antonio fucking Brown.
That's why I'm going Le'Veon Bell, because they're going to go more run heavy this year.
And he's going to get hurt, and D'Angelo Williams is going to be.
Le'Veon Bell's not going to get hurt.
I'm picking D'Angelo Williams up in the 6th round. Maybe the 7th round.
I got him as a free agent last year. No, I didn't.
No.
Wait, let's see.
No, you didn't because
Let's see.
Le'Veon.
It's on the draft board. I drafted.
Oh, no, because Le'Veon Bell was out the first 2 games. So someone drafted David.
I got you.
D'Angelo Williams, he's not going to be that valuable this year because Le'Veon Bell is playing in the first 2 games.
Unless he gets suspended again
Unless he gets suspended again.
for scissor.
So I have to go to a birthday party after this. I'm going to the comic book store and then I'm going to a birthday party. Should be fun. Should be real fun. Well, I think that's most of the topics we got for today, right? Anything else you can think of?
I had one.
So, I like to get tickled. I like when people tickle me. Makes me laugh. Mace the rapper.
Ace of the rapper. So, yeah, I had something. I'm gonna fuck myself up with
All right.
fantasy football question.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already. And make sure to come stop by when I'm streaming. I stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Next Sunday, I'm not going to be streaming next Sunday, everyone. I know it's so sad.
Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day, and I have to be a slave for my mother, which should be exciting. But yeah, Mother's Day is next Sunday, so I will not be having a talk show. Maybe I'll do a little IRL of me doing, slave work around the house. But that's about it. Yeah, you guys are all awesome. Thank you for coming and watching. Thank you, Adam. Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
And we're going to be done. Everyone, I love y'all.